Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're playing some Warframe. Not really sure what to do. I'm just gonna do some random grinding. I do need to start kind of getting my materials back because I'm starting to run low on materials on my Forma remakes. So I was gonna go ahead and do that. I'm actually good on organ cells for the first time in my life, so we don't have to worry about organ cells. But I need neural sensors. So I'm gonna work on getting some more neural sensors. I probably could do that damn grind and the Plague Star, but I really don't want to. I'm so burnt out on that thing. I did a hell of a lot of that when the first time when the Plague Star came into play. I was doing it every single day for hours, and I don't want to do it again. I'm over it. So we're just gonna do some random grinds here. Who should I play today? I don't know who to play. I really don't know. Let's play Atlas. I haven't played Atlas in like a million years. Let's do him. He's a lot of fun, man. I really enjoy Atlas. Especially the build I got going on with him. He's pretty much unlimited health, unlimited energy, and unlimited fun. So, you know what? Wait. I could probably change his build a bit. Now that I'm looking at it. Let's see. How can I enhance this build? I could probably get rid of overextended, maybe. You know what? Let me see what the range would be. Let's check. I want to see. Kind of interested to see what it would be like now. So what I'm gonna do. Oh, let me check the stream, make sure it's working. Right. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So. The main thing is having the one and being able to have like a big radius on that, which that's good. And then also, I really like having that CC from the rumblers. So that's what? 15 meters. Okay. Alright, so what I was going to do is actually get rid of overextended, probably put in auger reach. Let's see. Because I wanted to give him some more damage. He deserves it. Yeah, 11 meters. That's not bad. Losing out on like 3 meters. It's not a big deal. And I'm losing out on 1 meter off the one. So, alright. Not a big deal. Let's do this. This sounds good. The only thing I wish I had was more spammable ability here. I want to be able to spam more. So maybe. I don't want to get rid of quick thinking because then I'll end up dying. Quick thinking saves my life like a million times over. I do want to be able to have some kind of... Damn. Yeah, there's really no way. There's really no way. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave the build alone. Alright, I guess we'll stick with the Ogress for now. I haven't played with the Ogress in a long time too, so might as well. Try something a little different than the usual. Where are we going? Where is neural sensors? I think it's in Jupiter. Yep. Jupiter. All right, let's do survival. Yeah.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy.
Infestation, an Oracle weapon.
Infestations, ew.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate
Boom.
it when your supply is low.
Atlas is fun. Oh shit, I'm gonna kill myself with the Ogress. Let me switch weapons before I murder myself. Boom.
Get ready for a capsule.
I'll let them walk around and pound on everything. Domins, what's up? Did I pronounce your name right? I'm not even sure. What's going on?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
What happened to that, I totally forgot to grab the little relic thing. Almost thought about playing Necros, but I'm glad this guy is, so I don't have to. I mean, Necros isn't bad. He just gets kind of boring after a while. I probably had the most fun with Atlas than any other Warframe. And of course, Nidus.
Support on the way.
I can never get tired of Nidus, but it's nice to take a break from him every once in a while to kind of dust off my other Warframes. I guess I'll bring out the 4. Go ahead, buddies. Do your thing. This is not going to be a challenge for a long time. Like, I'll have to be probably like at least 40 minutes in before they start getting tough. And I bet you that everybody on this team is going to want to leave like right at 20 minutes or something. That's typically how it goes. Now let's bring out the Ogress. Ooh, I love the Ogress. It just feels devastating. Even though, like, in reality, the lens is definitely a lot better than the Ogress, but I still enjoy it. Alright, guys, don't stand so close to me so I don't blow myself up with the Ogress. Thank you. Yeah, go off. Do your thing. Oof. See, I was about to shoot, and this guy ran right in front of me. Come on, what are you doing? Are you trying to get me killed? Is that what you're trying to do? My rock buddies are trying to get me murdered right here. Like, they're anxious. They don't know what to do either. Oh, let me go grab the little relic thing. There we go.
Go to extraction.
Focus. We gotta
The
get some
raid is off to a
focus.
successful start.
Mobs are chilling. I really wish that they had a way to put up a slider to put how much mobs you want to show up in the mission. That'd be nice. Cause I'll do a nice like solo run of doing like a raid version of the mission where it has like 70 million mobs everywhere. Like it's just so crazy that you don't even know what to do with yourself. Like that's how I want it to be. I just want it to be ridiculous. That'll be fun. Boom. Go ahead, rock buddies, do your thing. See, I just love that the Ogress, the initial blow up is really good, but then you have that lingering fire from the mod that just kind of like burns everything that tries to attempt to walk through it. So it's really good. I like that a lot. So it's one thing to do one type of damage and then it does a completely different type at the same time. So the burning over time. I think I have this weapon with gas. I'm not sure. I know it has blast on it by default, but I think I put gas on it. Yeah, I did put gas. So then I have gas over time damage going on at the same time too. So really nice. All right, let me grab this. Atlas is fun though, man. I really like Atlas a lot. Especially when they did that whole well, he was good even before they did the rework, but he definitely got better. The 3 is still garbage. I don't really like it that much. It's decent if you have like a crowded room where, you know, there's like way too much. It's nice to just do this basically, so you freeze them in place. But other than that, I don't really care for it that much. Supernova, what's up, man? What's going on? How you doing today? All right, just losing number 4 again. Just let my buddies go off and do their thing. Really? Get out of here. He was trying really hard to hit me. This rock wall is like so useless as an actual offensive ability. Pretty terrible. I like using it to hold down defensive objects. Like let's say if I need to protect this thing, I can put it like inside it basically. So that's pretty good. 2 items away from getting what? Forma? What are you doing, the Plague Star?
Life support on the way.
Oh, Chroma. Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, Chroma's really good. I just personally I don't like him because his powers are just, they're all basically to buff up his own damage basically. So there's no like fun offensive abilities or like fun crowd control or anything like that. So that's the only reason why I don't like Chroma. But he's an extremely powerful frame now. Like with all his buffs, like you can get some crazy ass defense, crazy ass damage. But it's all based on your weapon though. It's not really, it's nothing interesting as far as like the powers that he has. Any phone keyboard? Smaller than my eyes. What is it? You're on like a old school Nokia, like flip phone or something?
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
I remember when back when I had the little Nokia, the little gold ones, that they had like that game Snake on it, and I was at my when I was working at this pizza shop. Everybody had an like they finally the iPhones, I think it was iPhone or it was one of these smartphones came out. The first generation of smartphone came out, and I'm sitting there on my little Nokia trying to play Snake while everybody else is playing like badass colored games, you know. And I'm like, shit, man, I want a fucking smartphone. And I ended up saving up some money. I think I waited a long time, and I ended up buying for my first smartphone the Microsoft phone. That shit was garbage. I mean, it was cool for its time, but it was garbage. Like it crashed. Like a cell phone that crashes is like a whole new level. You know, that's when you know you're on a Windows phone, when the fucking thing crashes. But yeah, it was pretty cool, like for the first generation though. I remember getting it because I thought that they would have Halo on it or something. I thought they were gonna have some Xbox games on it, but they never did. It sucks at making this good size of a keyboard. You could probably download an app or something that would make it a little bit more, you know, better to see. Usually there's a lot of apps that actually do it better than the actual phone itself. Like I downloaded an app for messaging because it just looks clearer and more vibrant than the basic one. The basic one's kind of shitty. And I'm on a S7, Galaxy S7. I'm waiting until the S10 comes out, and then I'll probably buy a new phone. I usually wait like 3 or 4 generations before I buy a new phone. Let me knock these guys out. Damn, 23,000 damage from that punch. I forget the amount of damage this guy does, man. And now that I actually got rid of overextended, it's even crazier. Because before, I was just running around with overextended because I didn't care about the damage because he's just sick. Look at that, 44,000 damage. Holy shit. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Atlas is amazing. I just love that he has good crowd control. He does crazy damage. He's a lot of fun because you can actually go basically melee but mixed with range. So like you see I'm using the Ogress, but then I can jump around and do some of this shit where I can go up in their face and go rah, punch them in the face. So you can mix up a little bit. Oh, of course I would miss that. There we go. I use operator mode to dash. Yeah, it is quick to do that, especially when you're out in the plains. Ooh. Especially if you can kind of mix it up, because you can do one of these numbers where you're moving with the sliding and then you go into dash mode and then you go right back into sliding. Like if you can combo it really well, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, neurosensors. I got 2 of them.
all share in this bounty. Hold it as long as you can.
I was trying this new battle royale game. I guess I don't know if it's been out for a while or not, but it's called Ring of Elysium. I tried it yesterday and it runs really well, which is something that I really like. That it doesn't, because a majority of these battle royale games run like crap, like exception of like Fortnite. And I thought it was pretty decent, but the queue times were kind of long for a battle royale game. Like I was sitting there for like 2 or 3 minutes waiting for a match. So I was like, I don't know if I like this. So I ended up passing up on that. But it's free to play on Steam. So anybody wants to actually play a battle royale game that's just free, that's not Fortnite, you can try that. It's pretty much like a copy paste of like PUBG, but it's just like a tinily different concept, because it's like basically it's not the last man standing. It's basically whoever gets on the helicopter first. That's pretty much what the concept is. So there's a helicopter that shows up and it only holds 4 people, so you have to basically fight for a spot on the helicopter. So it's a interesting concept. At least it's a little bit of a twist to the battle royale kind of thing. And then also the spawn system is really different, because you basically pick where you want to go. You don't like fall down into the area, you just spawn in the area that you pick. And then they have like powers and stuff, and they start with guns, which is really cool. I like that they start with guns. I just don't like the queue time though. It takes like way too long to find a game. Alright. In 2 days is my first day of college. Have any tips? I didn't go to college, so I have no idea about tips, honestly. Do you have any tips for this guy about going to college? What are you going to college for? That's the question. Oh, and Supernova, the favorite type of weapons. Yeah, staffs and whips are really good, mainly because of range. Yeah, so you definitely pick the right set of weapons. Especially if you can somehow get your hands on like a prime reach, forget it. Prime reach is amazing. They kind of nerfed the way the sliding works, and I'm sure that the melee 3.0 is going to change things a lot once that actually comes into play, but it's definitely worth it to get a prime reach on there. It's gonna make it range crazy. Ooh, thought I was gonna kill myself there. I was about to shoot the Ogress right in his face. There we go. We made 20 minutes. Cool. Yeah, I feel the same way. The melee is gonna kind of turn obsolete almost when 3.0 comes into play, because it doesn't seem like they're doing a good job with that whole concept of like, oh, combo requires like a heavy attack or some shit. I don't know what the hell that's about, but it doesn't sound good. I don't know about that. Okay, so you're into accounting. I want to know about more about living in the same building with multiple people. Yeah, you're talking about like roommates and stuff. Yeah, that's just my experience with just roommates in general, especially when they're kids in college. Like, oh my god, you got to deal with like all the bullshit of like having to carry them because, oh, I can't afford to pay my rent this month, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fucking pay it. That bullshit. And then also, you know, them not cleaning up after themselves, leaving dishes all over the fucking place, and bringing home people that you really don't like. You know, all that bullshit. You gotta deal with a lot of crap. So that's all challenging. That's all really challenging. But accounting is good. Definitely. Good field. Which that opens up to a lot of different possibilities. So that's a really good choice. It's definitely worth it to do something that kind of branches out into a lot of stuff. Like, it's not just like one thing. You know, like I've seen a lot of people go for, like, I've even had some of my friends that go try to be like an artist, so they go for like art majors and stuff, or they try to be like filmmaking, I don't know, like a major with the filmmaking. And those are things that are just kind of, it's really difficult to tell if you're gonna make it into a, you know, something like that, because it's all based on your skill anyway as an artist. So I don't know, you have to really want it. Huh? Yeah, like my girlfriend says, basically you want to get a skill that you can use anywhere, so that's good. Yeah, but good luck with those roommates, because that's gonna be a challenge unless you know all of them and you kind of have a feel for what they would be like living with them. I mean, it depends, because I've had some friends that I was like really cool with, and I'll end up moving in with them, and it almost breaks relationships, really. Yes. Do a contract. Yes, if you can do some kind of contract where, you know, the obligations are on paper, you're supposed to take care of this much of the rent or whatever, you know, that helps. That helps a lot. That way, when you go to Judge Judy, you know, she got your back. Basically. Yeah, I live with my girlfriend. Whoa. Whoa, why are you in my face? Alright, freeze everything. You could probably tell that to him. All the stuff you just explained. No, but I mean, it's a microphone that, I mean, I have it amplified and everything, so you don't even have to talk that loud. Okay. she wants, my girlfriend wants you to basically take pictures of everything in the room when you actually move in, and make sure, yeah, right, so whenever they mess up something, you could basically show evidence. Just try to be more responsible than everybody else, basically. Cover your arse. Oh, so many people, what? So many people, you know, good. Yeah, don't worry about what other people are doing, though. Like, just focus on yourself. Focus on trying to do your best. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about anybody else. Yeah.
our Tenno operative is found. They could not do this.
He says that unless they're fucking with your happiness, then you fuck with theirs, basically. And that's what the pictures are for, yeah? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear her because I got my mic on ungated, so you can't really hear background noise. Because sometimes she likes to watch TV, so I have it so that it cuts off the audio at a certain frequency. That's why I'm basically talking for her, unless she comes over here and actually says it. Oh man, running out of energy again. Shit. Gonna run out of energy a lot. I kind of wish that I was able to put a build for efficiency in this, but kind of hard. I really like all the mods I have running. Boom. No, your English is fine. Your English is fine. You're good. I understand what you're talking about. Your PC's broken. Yeah, whenever you get it fixed, we could play. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of neural sensors. This has been great. It's been a great run. I wish this game was cross-platform. I mean, I say it like probably every single stream, but I just would really like it to be cross-platform. That way people on PlayStation could play along too. So if you guys are on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, you could all play. That's pretty much going to be the future of gaming. You know, and honestly, I would totally buy a PlayStation if they did that. Now that they finally, Sony caved in and they said, okay, crossplay is cool. Now it's okay to get a PlayStation, because before I was kind of leaning towards Xbox when they started talking all that shit, saying that, oh, PlayStation is the superior system and we can't correlate with all those other systems. Fuck them. You know, I was like, no, that's bull. I don't like that. But they redeemed themselves. They actually went ahead and that it's okay. Oh, you're watching this at school? Shouldn't you be in a book or something, or paying attention to the teacher or something like that? Unless you're on some kind of break. What the hell is this? Why they put so many of these things down? It's like way too much energy. He got a little too spam happy. I like that my my rock pets, they actually distract them for a little bit, so that's good. I can go ahead and hit them with the ogress. Hit them with the ogress. Hit them with the ogress. His Prisma Gorgon, good end game. Is that the new gun? I think that's what that is, right? Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Every weapon is really good though if you mod it correctly. You know, I made those top 5 videos mainly because it's, you know, my personal top 5. It's really just an opinion. It's all up to you what you guys like. But those are always like, those are the favorites, the ones that I gravitate towards because I just see a certain play style that I like, you know. So I typically just, those are the ones I focus on. But every weapon can be good for endgame if you build it properly. Throw 4 forma on it. Make sure, usually a majority of weapons use, if you put status on it, it really enhances their damage. Because you really have to take into a factor that if you're fighting like Grenier, for example, and even anything, it seems, if you're chopping down their armor with corrosive, it seems like it helps a hell of a lot. Like it always helps, regardless of what type of mob it is. Grenier is like serious though. Like their armor scales up so crazy that by the time you're fighting like level 200s, you can't even damage them anymore. You know, so typically I would go into melee at that point. Melee is the thing that's like the most powerful in this game right now. And that's something that they're gonna nerf pretty soon with that Melee 3.0 thing. So I don't know how it's gonna be for endgame, honestly. It sounds like they're probably gonna have to do a lot of tweaks. There's probably gonna be a lot of people really upset. And I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. What's the best primary in your opinion without a Riven? I don't even have Rivens really. Like I have one weapon with a Riven, and only because I got lucky and I was like, I guess I have a Riven on this, I might as well use it. But my favorite weapon by far, at least primary, is either the Ignis or that new weapon that just came out, the Phantasma. The one that came out with Revenant. Those weapons are amazing. The Phantasma is really good because it basically doubles as a lens and also it's Ignis at the same time. So it's like both. So it's just the spray of just burning everything in sight, you know. So it's awesome damage for everything. It just burns everything. And then also it has the secondary fire of basically this, like Ogress type shit, where it just blows up everything. You can kill yourself with it though, so you gotta be really careful. But yeah, those are my favorite. Is either Ignis or that, because it's just spray and pray. You don't have to think. You just shoot and everything dies. But it doesn't scale very well in endgame though. The Prisma, the Phantasma actually scales a lot more into endgame than the Ignis does. But yeah, that's why the Phantasma has actually become my new favorite primary. For melee, it's the Sarpa, hands down. Because look at this shit. I'll show you the Sarpa right now. Because the scaling of damage is just so sick. Like, it's so ridiculous. And this is a ranged weapon that doesn't ever need to be reloaded. And it's a gun. You know, like, it's pretty damn amazing. And it scales off the combo multiplier and all that shit. At least until the Melee 3.0 comes out, which I feel like it's gonna ruin this weapon. But I don't know, this thing is pretty damn amazing. Like you just hold click over and over. You're doing range damage that scales crazy. It does slash, it does like every freaking status type. It's pretty damn amazing. It just rips everything into shreds. Look at this. So yeah, Sarpa's really good. Amprex for CC. Yeah, Amprex is really good too. Go with what? Arcoplasma. Yeah, that one's really good. That one does some crazy damage too. Actually didn't have room the last time I made the Arca. I ended up just maxing it out for mastery, and then I deleted it because I didn't have the money to be able to like expand it at the time. So I'll probably end up getting it again so I can make some builds on it.
all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you...
Frozen. Might as well freeze them up. See, the 3 actually works when you start getting closer to endgame, since it's harder to do damage to them. So it actually debuffs them a little bit, so you do more damage on them with the 1. Those powers actually work together now, finally. Later, Supernova. Take care, man. Multi-shot and Mirage Prime. Oh yeah, yeah, Mirage Prime with the, you know, the copies and stuff, and you're doing like all the damage, like with the Ogress and stuff like that. It's really ridiculous because you got like 5 Ogress things at the same time. Like it's pretty damn crazy. It's just the only downside is that she's extremely squishy. So you can die to pretty much like just something looking at you. Boom. Forgot how much fun this gun is. Look at him with his arms extended. Oh shit, I almost killed myself. You see? I gotta be really careful with this gun. Alright, give me some health back. Yeah, that's how you get health back. Love it. I can't do much after 100 with the Arca. Yeah, a majority of weapons don't really do too well. Like, the only one that I felt like scaled crazy into endgame is the lens. The lens does a lot of damage. And it's also really good crowd control since it slows them down to a crawl. Like, the freeze on it is really intense. Ran out of energy. Oh, I almost killed myself. Damn. I'm almost always killing myself over and over. There we go. Got my health back. Run rage to keep energy. Yeah, that's really important. Well, it depends what frame you're using, because there's some frames that you can't really rely on rage. Like Mirage, for example, unless you make like a totally different build where you do like the vitality and the quick thinking and all that stuff together, then you can be able to survive. Because that frame is just way too squishy. It's kind of difficult to make like a rage build out of it. Ah, I blew myself up again. Yeah, give me those pebbles. Look at all that
The longer we
damage.
fight, the more successful we will be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, rage on Inaros and Nidus. Yeah, they basically live off of rage. They thrive in it. Really? You guys want to get meleeed? Alright. Out of energy. Something's sapping my energy. Guess we're going full ogress. You know what? Let me get this focus. Did they cover you? Did you know that Nidus first ability does more damage? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the way it works. So when you go up to about 100 stacks, it's just doing like 50,000 damage plus. Like it's pretty damn ridiculous. The way I play him is in the low game stuff, like just in the normal stuff. I would I use that mod for to blow up the 2, so that it grabs everything and then you can press the 2 again to blow it up. I use that to do majority of my damage. So I just run through the mission, just kind of doing that and blowing everything up over and over. And then once they start scaling up a bit, then I start getting stacks. And then I work on that whole thing. You know that the 4 is really good with getting stacks also. Because you can just basically put it down. And the little maggots run around and they'll go and get you stacks by killing mobs themselves. So it's really good. Then you can also blow up the little maggots and get more stacks off of that too. So his powers like really work well together. That's why I like him a lot, because just the synergy with all his powers are just beautiful. They finally made Atlas a little bit more synergized with all his powers, but that's why I like Atlas a lot also. Except for that power. That power is still garbage. But it's really good for just holding down an objective. What's my favorite frame? Definitely Nidus. Hands down Nidus. And then second place is probably Gara. I can't really think of anything else really. Like all my other frames I like pretty much equally. The only one I hate, like I absolutely despise, is Loki. I don't like Loki at all. I only used to break him out whenever I had to do some kind of spy mission or something, but that's it. Like that's the only reason why I even play him. He's garbage. Back in the day, he used to be amazing. Like it was like, oh shit, disarm, crazy disarm. Oh man, the CC. But there's like so many good Warframes now. It's like, what's the point? It really, like, he lost all his power. Oh man, what's going on with my health? I just noticed I was like super low on health. There we go. A lot going on right now. I stopped playing before the Revenant drop. Yeah, Revenant is really good. No, Korra's garbage. Yeah, Korra's garbage, and definitely the Revenant is amazing. Like he's close to like, he's basically a mixture between Mirage and Rhino. That's basically what I look at him as, because he has like his 2 is basically like a shield, where basically every time they hit you, they break a piece of the shield off, but you don't take damage ever. So they keep shooting at you, but all they do is get themselves stunned, and then you just kind of like stay invincible. The only downside to it, you have to refresh it a lot more often than you would with the Rhino hard skin, like the iron skin. But it's still extremely powerful. It makes him pretty much invincible. And then his 4 is basically, he is the disco ball in a sense, because you can kind of spin around and then just kind of burn everything to pieces. Like it's pretty crazy to damage. And you can scale up the damage even more by holding down like your primary attack button, and then he just like does like double the damage basically. But it just burns up more energy over time. He's really good. I like Revenant. Whoa, I almost shot this Necros. Really? Alright, here. Get frozen. Try not to shoot myself. Oh shit, Inaros died. Ooh. Okay. I didn't think it was possible for Inaros to die. He took a little bit too much damage. Oh shit. What am I dying here? What's going on? Alright, I need to get some help. Oh man. Okay. I have no energy at all. Getting intense here. See, exactly what I said. 40 minutes in, and then that's when it starts actually turning up. Oh shit, I'm out of energy again? What the hell's going on? This is the only reason why I don't like fighting infested. It's because they keep draining your energy all the time. What? What the hell did I die from? Did I just kill myself? I think I killed myself. I think I'm just gonna get up. These guys are having a hard time. I'll just get up. Yeah, I accidentally shot myself.
Life support
I'll stay up here for a second. There he goes. I killed myself again. See? What the fuck? Oops. I didn't think the range was that intense. Damn. Grab this thing. Alright, good. Now we got some energy. Oh, did you know you can't say Neja and trap in the same sentence?
Look what our Tenno operative just found.
What?
They could not do this without you.
You got banned for saying Neja and trap? What?
Life support incoming.
That sounds weird. What if you want to say, like, I like playing Neja while I'm listening to trap? Or I like to listen to trap while I'm playing Neja. Banned? That's it? Oh shit, I'm gonna kill myself. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not gonna happen.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, everybody's leaving. I'm never leaving. I'm gonna stay here forever. As long as I don't kill myself with my ogress. You know what? Switching weapons. Yay. Alright, not too shabby. How many thingamajiggies did we get? 12. Wow, that was awesome. That was a great run. That was a great run. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's break out something different. Let me try the Revenant, so you guys can see what Revenant's like. Revenant, where are you? There he is. I'm gonna change to the Phantasma. Where is that? There it is. I guess we'll stay with this setup. My build. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Okay, that was a really good run, so might as well do it again. Oh, you know what? Wait, whoa. Ah, sabotage, ill. There's no good missions here. Survival against Corpus. Yeah, it'll probably be better to do this one. Double research, or the resource drop is higher on this one. I need your polymer. Yeah, polymer is pretty difficult to farm. You have to really stay on the same planet for a long time. I used to have that problem of never having enough.
Be on guard for the ancients.
Well, if there was a way to trade, I wouldn't mind giving you some. Doesn't bother me.
Life support capsules your way. The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is
Yeah, but check out this weapon. So basically the Phantasma is like the Ignis. You see it just burns everything. But it only has a clip size of 11. But it reloads extremely fast. Like it just reloads like this. So it's pretty much unlimited. Like you just walk around like you just burn everything, you see? Keep burning through. The actual secondary fire is like the Ignis basically. Like it blows up. It's like a little bomb that you throw. You can click it real quick like this to blow it up. Or you can hold it down to do like even more damage. It did 20k right there. And that's per bomb. Like sometimes they'll shoot out like 3 or 4 different bombs. So with the multi-shot. Like it's kind of crazy. You can blow yourself up real easy with that. So you gotta be real careful. But it's a pretty awesome weapon. And the Revenant, the way he works, like basically if something punches me, watch. They get stunned. You see? They just instantly get stunned. But I don't take any damage. So I'm basically like Rhino. So I can sit here all day and just do this. Let them stun themselves. I'm gonna run out of stacks in a second. There. Now I just cast it again. Back to normal. Let them keep trying. You see? It's amazing. Then you press the 4. Good night. He does that little fruity little twirl, but he destroys everything. Look at that. Ticks of 4,900 every like half a second, basically. Look at it, it's crazy. And I'm not even enhancing it by, you know, using primary fire, because if I buff it up, it does like double the damage, basically. And then this 3 is basically like it's like a heal. I don't know. I don't really understand how to use this 3, because it's like basically like a vampire thing where you suck the health out of them. You see, like you go through them like this. But it only works if you're losing health, so it's like it doesn't really make sense. Mainly because I never lose health. Like I'm always like I'm invincible. Like this fucking character is invincible. It was like, what's the point? I don't really need a health giving power, you know? The 1 is really cool because it actually like basically controls them, but then it also leaves this little aura here that burns them when they come close. You see, look, it instantly killed them. Come on, come into the aura. You see? They take damage. They take 2,200 damage every second. Like it's just like the 4, basically. So I go like this, I kill it, and then I just let them try. Like what I want to do eventually is to do like a duration and like range build on it to make the little aura a little bit wider. Maybe make some kind of build out of that. You see, because look, they can't even get over here. Oh, come over here, bitch. Over there. Okay. Let's see. Now there's nothing coming around. Oh well. Are its parts expensive? It's, you have to earn it yourself. You can't trade, you know, the basic parts. You can only trade like the actual like prime parts, but he doesn't have a prime version yet, so you have to actually earn them. Either that or buy them on the cash shop. But earning them was a kind of a pain. I really didn't like it at all. It was really grindy and chance based, so I didn't like it, because you have to go into the plains and you have to be there at night, and the only way to do the mission that's required to get the pieces are at night in a certain area. Like it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So honestly, if you have the platinum, just buy him, because he's really worth it. He's good. He's really good. Because look at this. I could walk through the map like this. Watch. As long as they keep dropping energy orbs, I can keep going with this forever. It drains really fast though, and I'm using efficiency on this build. But I could pretty much do this all day as long as they drop energy orbs. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And his gun is really good too, so it's worth it to get his gun. It's super easy to make too. It's like very basic mats, so there's nothing crazy. Not as easy as the last 3 bounties. Yeah, he's not a fun frame to unlock. I don't like the chance on like the drop and all that. Like it's not fun.
Additional life support has arrived.
Attack us and we will counter.
Oh shit. What? Yo, they buffed them. What? You can actually refresh the 2 while it's running now. Like, it wasn't powerful enough. Yo. What? Yo, that's crazy. So they actually buffed them recently. I didn't even realize. So before it used to be you had to run out of the stacks completely before you can refresh it. Now it's actually... Now you can just refresh it whenever the fuck you want. Oh, that's awesome. You see I'm kind of low on health. Vampire ability. You know, so... Yeah, he's awesome. Like, you don't even have to really... You don't have to use melee. You don't have to use life strike. You can basically... You run low on health, you can use the 3 to kind of get your health back. But his shields are intense. Like, he has a crazy amount of shields. That's why I ended up putting the redirection or whatever, that the mod for shields on there, because look, he has like 1500 base basically. So pretty awesome. Blind rage kills Mesa.
Another life support
What?
capsule
When
is
you
now
put it
available.
on Mesa? What do you mean? I've actually never done that on Mesa, but Mesa really needs efficiency, I feel like. Like, if I don't play it with efficiency, I'm not really having fun with Mesa. She doesn't really need damage. Her damage is like out of this world already. Like, there's no point in putting crazy amount of damage. So I put overextended on her and I kept the base at like 120 or something on damage. I really like range on her, especially her crowd control is crazy. Her jam weapon power, that thing is just ridiculous. It just freezes everything in place everywhere, no matter where they are. It doesn't matter what it is. Even the infested are sitting around trying to unjam a weapon they don't even have in their hand. They're just kind of unjamming nothing, you know. So it's pretty damn intense, that crowd control. That's awesome that you can recast the 2. That's so crazy. Like, that's... I feel like it was unnecessary. Like, it really was. It was an unnecessary buff to a really powerful frame. Mesa got nerfed. When? Yeah, I used to use Mesa to solo the index too. When should she get nerfed? I mean, I haven't really truly played this game in probably a couple weeks, so I don't know what's changed since then. She was OP some years ago. I mean, she's still awesome. Like, I'll break her out next mission. Once we're done with this, I'll break her out so you can kind of see. Because I'm pretty sure she's still the same. I don't know if she got nerfed or not. The 2 was just, it's ridiculous. The 2 is just insane. But if they change the way the 2 works, then damn, that's sad. But I guess it's expected. Now he's gonna be my pet. And then eventually when they die, they turn into like that little smoke storm thing.
Additional life support has arrived.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have to kill him. There we go. There we go. He died. Go ahead. Get yourselves killed. Good job. Yeah, her 4 does waste a lot of energy, but you got to use it more like strategic rather than like spammy. You know, you don't want to sit there spamming the 4. You want to just kind of like jump into it, go da 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 da, and then jump out of it. You know, like that way you can kind of, you could do this. You can use the Nuric, you know, to gain your energy back over time. So you just press 4, and then you get out of it. You know, you don't want to stay in it forever. Like that new walking mod is actually pretty decent. If you're walking through the mission and you got all these energy orbs on the floor, and you can kind of walk to the energy orbs, you know? But typically I don't even play her like that. I just kind of like, I'll do this, I'll slide and jump, use the 4, and then shut it off. And just keep doing that over and over. Because that way you can keep gaining your energy back, because otherwise you'll just drain all your energy for no reason. Like with the 4 on this guy too, it's the same thing. Like it drains a hell of a lot of energy really fast. So you don't want to spam this, you just want to kind of use it real quick and then shut it off. You jump into it, burn some stuff. Alright, everything's dead. Alright, shut it off. That's pretty much what it is. It's kind of like Mesa style. Yeah, Excalibur is really good. Huh? What happened, baby? Oh. Yeah, I really like Excalibur. He's a badass. I haven't played him in a really long time too. Just pretty much use the 4, burn everything, and then that's it. Go AFK. You walk away, basically. Damn, it's just crazy that you can refresh the 2. It's so nutty. I just feel like that's a really unnecessary buff for this guy. Huracan is still the best node to level up items and frames. What is that again? I mean, for me, I know a lot of people use Hydron to level up stuff. I don't really care for Hydron anymore. Now, I've actually gravitated towards using the Samaris missions. You know, those Samaris Endless? I don't remember what the names are. But the endless version of that Samaris mission, that's the one that I use, the power level. Basically with that, you can do the level 30 version if you're trying to use level up a frame. And then once you hit level 30 on your frame, you do the level 60 version of Samaris to level weapons. Because it levels like this. Like it's literally like you do 3 waves and then you can get out. Super fast. And you know, most of the time there's always people in there that are like, you know, being tryhards with like Siren or something, and they kill everything so fast that all you do is get all the XP and then you're just chilling, you know. So that's the best thing about that. There's always one tryhard that wants to be like with the top kills and stuff, so it's like, all right, fuck it, you can be the top kills, I'll be the top XP. So that's pretty much what it is. Did somebody? Oh, the guy left. All right, let's actually get out of here. I wanna see what mess is like. I don't know if. Now you got me worried that she got nerfed, so I have to go check her out now. Oh, come on. There we go. Revenant is awesome though. He's probably close to being like Nidus for me. Like he's definitely a really good frame. Damn, I didn't get shit in that whole match. Damn. That was a terrible run. Do you need a team to level up items? Yeah, you just put yourself on public and you'll find a match with people. Like a lot of people are always doing it all the time. I'll show you what it is. Like it's literally like there's always somebody in there. Yes, make my form cool. Let's go grab Mesa. Where's Mesa? There she is. All right. Sure I have the right build. Yep. Do it. I think overextend is definitely a better option for her than putting auger reach. I don't know. You know what? Now that I think about it, I could probably get more damage out of the 4. It's like, why not? You know? See something. Because the range on the 2, 40 meters. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't go without 40 meters. And 40 meters is pretty damn amazing. Alright, let's stay with that. So we're gonna do some Maris. See, like the 2231. I use this to level up my Warframe, and then I use the 61 to level up weapons. So you basically unequip all your weapons, stay with only your primary, play a Warframe that can survive though. Like play something that you can like heal or something, like Trinity or something like that. Or Rhino where you're invincible or something. That way you don't make the team look at you and they go, what the fuck are you here for? You know? Like you don't want anybody questioning what you're doing. So
Operator, did you hear that? It said
I'm gonna go and do the 20 to 31.
cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Got nerf. Oh, okay. So I don't know what nerf you're talking about because she's amazing. So like you're gonna see, watch. It's like her build, at least the build that I have for her is like basically the opposite of what everybody wants it to do, which is like pure damage or whatever. I use her for the 2, which is, you know, this. So the crowd control. You'll see everything just kind of jamming their weapon, like they don't know what to do with themselves. You know, like they're just doing this. You can still run around and use the 4, basically, like, watch. The 4 is still extremely powerful, like it's like, there's no point in not using it, you know? You see? Like it just destroys everything. See, but you want to like turn it on and shut it off, that way you can kind of just keep moving. That's how I use Mesa. Like I'll jump around like this. See if you joust it out, you can actually like do the 4 while jumping in the air. See? So it's pretty awesome that way. So this is how I usually play Mesa, like this. kill everything possible, then start moving around. Find some mobs, press 4 again. You always want to make sure you're using the 3, that way you don't get yourself murdered. You got a buff with a weapon change? What? Who you have for frames? Are you talking about how many frames I have? I have everything. I have all the frames. Let's see if the 2 is still good. Like, watch. You see? See how they're all stunned? Like, this is what the 2 is. Basically just everything being stunned everywhere. They can't do anything. Apparently the only one that can do something is those flying ones. You see, they'll be just stunned everywhere. There's nothing they could possibly do. So, she has literally the best crowd control in the game. You see how everything's stunned? Like, they can't do anything everywhere. Everywhere throughout the whole map, they're all stunned. See, they're all trying to unjam their weapon. Look at that guy over there. He's having the time of his life trying to unjam his weapon. Look at this shit. Oh, whoa. Okay. Like, broke out for a second there. You see that? Like, there's nothing they can do. They'll just do this throughout the map. And then you know what's crazy is that the 2 actually travels onto your teammates too. Your teammate is like halfway across the map and he's doing it also for 40 meters. So she has the best crowd control by far. And then she has the best damage by far too. Because I do this and everything's dead. So yeah, Mess is pretty damn amazing. Limbo says hi. I miss Limbo. I haven't played him in a really long time. Limbo's awesome though. Like even before they did the changes to him, he was awesome. I enjoyed him. I really like that they did that whole thing of making that you can actually shoot your weapon inside the bubble. That's good. That was something that was really needed.
We fought with honor.
But there's still a lot of people that look at Limbo with side eye, like they're like, I don't like you. I know I really don't like you. Why are you on my team? You know, so there's still those haters. All right, let me shut off the 2. Shut off that crowd control. Because sometimes it feels like it's like a little too much, you know, so you got to kind of let the mobs move. You know, because this is just like way too much crowd control. Limbo is awesome, man. I remember when I was telling my friend about it because back in the day, just Limbo had just this terrible rep of being just like the worst frame in the game. Don't play Limbo. Limbo's terrible because all he does is just ruin everybody's team. And then I told my friend about that, and then he goes, "Really? Now it ruins people's experience? I gotta buy this frame." So that was like his first objective, was to annoy everybody. So he ended up buying Limbo, and then he was playing only Limbo for like a month because he was just having so much fun with just destroying people's teams. He'll go on the teams and then they'll bitch at him, and then he'll talk shit to them, and like it's just, I don't know. He loves drama. He's just so funny. But yeah, Limbo can do that. I'm just glad they kind of buffed him a little bit. They did that whole thing where you can use your weapon inside his bubble, so that's really good. And other than that, they didn't really do too much after that. The only big downside to Limbo is Corpus. When the bubbler comes around, it just ruins everything. Like, the bubblers are really, really terrible for Limbo. You go from being unstoppable to all of a sudden you're like a weakling. Like, you're playing on your operator basically. You're just useless. Oh, you run minimum range? Yeah, that's pretty much the way to go. I typically go overextended all the time, so like I hate changing my build every mission. It was a slow Nova on the group and they were telling you were the problem. Oh my god. Funny people. Go to the next round. I really need a freaking haircut. My hair is bothering me. Oh, here comes Corpus. Oh, let me turn on the 2. Corpus can be kind of scary with all these freaking bombs they put everywhere. Limbo. Yeah, I like Limbo with the overextended, so I can just kind of like leave everything like just frozen all over the place. What I like to do is actually stop the slow, let them kind of gather up, and then slow them again, and then kill them. Like, there's an actual strategy to it. That's what's cool about Limbo. Oh, here we go. All these bubblers. That's why I like this Phantasma and also the Ignis, because they burn through those bubbles in 2.5 seconds, so it's like pretty awesome. Yeah, they always did the bombs. They always put those bombs down, those flying ones. They always do that shit. Alright, I think I'm done. I'm gonna get out of this.
Closing fast.
Oi.
Hunter.
Okay, so
Without you.
I think I'm gonna take a break from the stream. I gotta go to work pretty soon, so I wanted to get something to eat before I go, and yeah. But I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna be back tomorrow morning. Damn, I forgot I gotta do a lot of overtime this week. So basically tomorrow I gotta go to work at like 10 o'clock in the morning, all the way to 10 o'clock at night. It was like, god damn it. So anyway, I'll be back Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, like always. Play some more Warframe, and I got a lot of videos I wanted to do that I've been procrastinating on heavily. So I gotta get to work on all that stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll be back on Sunday for some more streaming. All right, have a good day, guys. Later.